Yeah.
Lindsay, aka IGB, aka Nintendo 64. Not 64, 64. Aka the Miracle Man. Bio. This man is a legend. He'll cross you on the court, crisscross applesauce. And after he drops you, he'll freestyle and drop a diss track about you while you're still falling. Whether he's driving to the paint, clutching up late in the game. All this man gets is
buckets, call him the miracle plan. When the clock ticking low, they scream miracle man.
this guy right here. His name is Hunter, aka Hunt, or Be Hunted, aka the Headhunter. Bio, he might sell cars, but he's got the drive to take any conversation to the next level. He throws gas on the fire and delivers one mean handshake. This man doesn't tire, but he keeps it rolling. But let's pump the brakes real quick. One more thing. Some may not understand, but two words that I can say would be Indy Hartwell.
Bringing truth through the ropes, no matter the cost. We making our
This guy right here. This is Joshua. Not J-O-S, J-O-S-H-U-A. J-A-S-H-U-A. Bio. Ooh la la la.
It's a message and it trust the process, yeah, just like the vision in it. Ooh, la 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 la. Wrestling with Progression Podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to season 2 of Wrestling with Progression. Well, sorry, that's 4 if you put 2 together. Season 2. But welcome, guys. Welcome to 2026 with us. We got Nintendo 64 here, as you notice. Yeah. That's I'm not going to lie, it threw me off again. Then you have Hunter, the Headhunter.
Yeah, I can't make my hat light up. I'm sorry.
So,
I didn't get the memo.
Hey, man, you wear the Indy Hartwell shirt.
Ah,
That's
yeah,
enough, man.
I had to bring back the OG first episode shirt.
Man,
Yeah.
that's lit. And, of course, we're rocking the Cenas. That sounds so wrong in so many levels. But anyway, we got a lot of things to discuss here.
yes, sir.
We have the WWE, the Rumble, AIW, just a lot of things to discuss. So we're going to start off with the Rumble, guys. So, Hunter, what are you most excited about?
I think we could have a stone cold tie for the most Rumble wins. We have 3 guys who I think could potentially win it. And Cody could win it and win his 3rd Rumble. Roman could win it and win his 3rd Rumble. Or Randy could win it and win his 3rd Rumble. Honestly, I want Randy to win it. And here's why. I think we're coming to the end of Randy. I would love a Fatal 4-Way. We had a great triple threat night 1 of WrestleMania last year. Fatal 4-Way. Do Drew, Cody, Randy, all of them have built-in history. And then Oba. Oba also has some built-in history with Cody and Drew.
The Woola.
I love
The
it.
Rula. A Fatal 4-Way with those 4 guys for the WWE Heavyweight Championship, the prize of the company. I'm most excited for seeing. I think we'll finally have a 3-time winner again.
Bro, that's delicious.
Yeah. Even if it's not Randy, Roman has a really good shot. And Cody losing the title to Drew. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe Cody doesn't want to go back after Drew. Maybe he wants to go after CM Punk. Maybe a Braun Breaker wins it at the Elimination Chamber. We don't know.
That's interesting.
But I think we have another 3-time winner, and that's what I'm probably most excited for, honestly.
I like
That's
that about like Cody's character throughout the weeks. He's had such a target on his back. You could see the cracks of Cody's crash out. He's just like, I'm tired of all these people coming after me. I'm gonna challenge you for the WWE Championship. Sami Zayn popped out of the woodwork, said the same thing. Orton, Cardona, and he's just like, man, I'm getting kind of frustrated here. I'm like, Cody's about to lose it, man.
Exactly.
And then we'll have Crash Out Cody Rhodes.
Dude, Cody crashing out, I think it's going to be one of the most entertaining things of 2026. And also, pause real quick. So, guys, don't literally pause, but like and subscribe. Click that nice red juicy button. Forgot to mention that. I know you see that. It doesn't matter if you use your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, your pinky finger, or if you use your thumb. But regardless, like and subscribe.
I'll judge you very hardly if you like with your thumb, but I'll be very appreciative.
If you utilize your index finger, that's pretty interesting. Actually, if you use your pinky finger,
What?
Yeah, you're just weird. What? You're just weird. But anyway, back to the subject matter at hand. But yeah, if Cody actually turns heel for 2026, I believe it's going to be one of the most entertaining things ever.
Yeah.
I am curious though. I mean, we some of us have been waiting for the heel turn, but it doesn't technically have to be a bad guy to crash out.
True.
I mean, heck, Crash Out Jey Uso was, once he kind of tried to branch out away from Roman a little bit, it's technically a face or a tweener, but he was just sick of it.
Yeah.
Cody could just be sick of the nonsense.
Hey, he could play the Drew McIntyre role from the CM Punk feud where he technically wasn't wrong, and he's not wrong to himself.
Yeah.
You could have Homelander Cody Rhodes.
Man, that'd be awesome. He just took a Homelander, just started running the WWE. I don't like how this division's going. I'm taking control of all of it. Nick Aldis, eliminated. Get him out of here. I'm the GM now.
Didn't Cody tell Nick Aldis that he's working for him like a few weeks ago? I believe on SmackDown. That was like one of the
I think
episodes.
something along the lines of that. Yeah.
And Nick Aldis was like, "Oh, So maybe we are slowly getting Homelander Cody. Either that or Guile Cody from Street Fighter.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to see that. But I mean, heck, thinking about the Rumble, I think all the people Hunter listed are just kind of all the people that pop out into my head that could potentially win it.
Yeah.
I mean, besides, you just never know until you get there, because obviously when Jey Uso had that following that just kind of popped up, it was like, all right, well, let's go with the hot hand. That can happen to anyone. The Daniel Bryans and Jey Usos, whatever the case may be. So we don't know. But as far as off rip, I wouldn't mind Cody winning again. I wouldn't want Cody to win it one more time. He didn't want to pass two. So maybe Roman or somebody like that. But I'm curious to see what they go with. Because who knows what Seth's health is like. Yeah. We don't even know his status. How is he going to fit in? Is he going to be back before WrestleMania? And you fit him in towards that Elimination Chamber WrestleMania area.
Yeah. Speaking of Seth, he's doing a great job, by the way, with commentating and role for the NFL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing.
I know that's a little off subject, but
no, but back on the Rumble though, it's so many call ups and like stories now. Dude, we already know in the Rumble we're gonna see Melo come out. I think he's gonna have a long time in the Rumble, honestly, just because he can go. And then all you're gonna hear is dun 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 dun, dun. Trick Williams is gonna come out, and then it's just gonna be Melo and Trick in the ring, and that interaction. Then maybe Oba and Trick. It's gonna be a lot of face-offs. Braun Breaker and Oba. Javon.
Yeah.
We probably get a Leon Slater. There's gonna be a
I
TNA
can see
guy.
them using Leon Slater for sure.
So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good face-offs, and then you have guys who are like kind of on the fringe of coming back from injury. We've seen how ripped Chad Gable's gotten. Definitely not El Grande Americano, but I could see Ludwig coming back. We haven't seen him in a little bit, so I'd be very interested in seeing Ludwig come back.
Yeah.
Who knows? Seth could be working us all again, and Seth is ready to go. Maybe this is our new Super Cena where he recovers so insanely fast that it's like, how did you do this? The CrossFit Jesus, but...
Well, Grande Americano definitely has connects. So, like, say in the Rumble, Ludwig Kaiser gets eliminated. Grande Americano could just make some phone calls. Next thing you know, it's like 2 or 3 of them out there. They travel in packs.
Yeah.
They're just not any of the people you think they are. Because you're not a detective.
Yeah.
Hey, man. This is 2026, man. And Chad Gable, well, he was El Grande.
Sure.
Now,
sure.
Ludwig, he's El Grande.
No.
So they're going to probably face off for this upcoming Mania. Probably.
That's the problem, bro. Anybody that throws on a hoodie and a backwards cap think they're a detective. That's the issue. You're not a detective.
I was
You didn't
hoping you were wearing a
even
hoodie.
you didn't even gather any
Gosh, dang
info
it.
or intel or nothing. That's just your opinion, but you don't have the facts.
It's a fact.
It's not a fact.
If you go on the WWE site, they'll tell you.
I can't wait for Ludwig and El Grande Americano to be in the match together. You're going to eat your words. You're going to eat your words.
I mean, it's right there on the TV screen for him. He just refuses to believe it.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to believe your eyes. You're not blind.
Yeah. We saw it with Matt Cardona. You know, he used to be Zack Ryder. He morphed into Matt Cardona. But Chad Gable's Chad Gable. He's posting pictures on Instagram. He's not pretending to be someone he's not. Where Matt Cardona was.
So you're going to tell me Dolph Ziggler and Nick Nemeth are the same people?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's like Spider-Man and Peter Parker. His friends call him Spider-Man. His family calls him Spider-Man. And they call him Peter, too. It's just a nickname. It's cool. He's fine.
Works that way.
Yeah. They look very similar. They wrestle very similar. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, anyway.
You need to stop drinking so much heat juice. It's okay.
Well, anyway, my pick for the Rumble, calling it now, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn? Think they gonna give him that?
It's in Saudi.
Oh, it isn't. Yeah.
It is, but
Yeah.
Well, no, wait. Actually, Mania this year will be in Vegas.
yes.
So I would say Sammy probably would win a Rumble next year. I keep forgetting. I'm getting it mixed up. So backtrack. Sorry about that,
You're
guys.
like Jerry
I
Lawler.
need more yeet in my
You're
Sure
like
they-
Jerry
need
the
more yeet.
King
You
Lawler.
sure not gonna B+ player him?
So, my pick, it actually would either be Roman or Braun.
I can see, bro.
We'll see a lot about what they think about Braun in this match. If he wins it, you know what their plan is. If he loses it, you're going to really question what's going on.
You got a point. I learned not to have an expectation, though.
You can dang near get a good sense from that Final Four in there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, once
Yeah.
you get to that Final Four, you're like, all right, one of them obviously is going to win it, and then you can kind of see the next group being a key part of the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
And that's for both women's and the men's Rumble.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Lash Legend in the women's Rumble is probably going to get like a boatload of eliminations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then get knocked out. Oh, she's a dominant force. She laid her mark in this match. Okay, great. Good
Yeah.
job, Lash. I just think it's going to be one of those type of deals.
Yeah.
As far as who's going to win it, though, the women's?
So I just want to bring mention
Yeah,
of
go
this real
ahead.
quick. Do you remember who the final two of the Women's Royal Rumble was last year?
Charlotte and Roxanne.
Yeah. It feels like they forgot that was even a thing, right? Like
Yeah.
Roxanne
point.
got cooled down so hard. I just
Yeah,
hope
she joined
if
Richmond,
I love Lash, if she does end up being in that, in your case, she isn't. But if she does, please do not pull a Roxanne and just like completely kill all of her steam like they did last year.
Right.
Because I think people forget that Roxanne was a final two competitor in that.
Yeah.
She also entered from like number 3. I think she now does she still hold the record, or did she get the record for longest time in a Rumble?
Yeah, I believe
I think she was at-
she surpassed Rhea.
Rhea was the
believe.
last holder.
Well, Liv. I think
Wait,
Liv
no,
was the
no,
last
no,
holder.
no.
Liv
Was
beat
it?
her the year after for time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I
That
think it
makes
was
sense.
I think it was Io and Liv who started off, and they made it pretty far, and I think they get eliminated in that big jumble elimination
Yeah.
where they just eliminated everyone. But Roxanne was in there for a little bit afterwards with Nia Jax too. So I just hope if they do, because the rumors are JC Jane might be coming up. Blake Monroe's another
Okay,
one.
Yep.
I'm fine if Tatum comes up. It seems like Soul's inevitably about to come up too.
Yeah.
Do not do the Roxanne treatment where she's the final two. I think she got a little bit of shine in the Elimination Chamber, and then they just kind of just threw her in Judgment Day. And not that that was a bad thing, just Roxanne's so good. Everyone looked at her as like, this is the next Asuka. This is the
Yeah.
next this person or that person. Please do not bring up one of these NXT girls and ruin her.
Yeah, I think they're trying to help her get more comfortable, but I think it's time to at least let her venture a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Just do little by little. But you think it may. So since Raquel is going to be going after Stephanie, hopefully Raquel wins it.
All right. I thought that was a hot take for me. I thought Raquel should win it.
I
think so.
believe she
'Cause
should.
I think that'll turn into like a Raquel wins it, and then Liv kind of does the vindictive, sneaky,
Yeah.
Jealous thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I love Raquel as a heel, but I just feel like that'd be a natural face turn for her
Mm-hmm.
because Liv's gonna be the heel if she's doing the whole jealous thing.
Exactly. Then
So-
where does it live? I mean, where does it leave Roxanne?
Roxanne,
Yeah.
exactly. That's
the
kind of
thing.
why I'm salty she was even in the Judgment Day, but
Yeah, because they gave her like the Liv treatment where it was like she was talking about it to Dominic a lot and like kind of flirting with him at the beginning. Then they completely dropped it. Then they started mentioning it again. So it's like really the natural progression to get Roxanne away from Liv and Raquel is to put her with Dom.
I see what you did there.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All pun intended.
Every pun's intended.
But go ahead and continue though.
But that's the only way I could see you getting Roxanne away from Liv and Raquel. But now you're just giving Roxanne what Liv just did for a couple years and what Rhea did for a couple years. Dom has created his own character. He is his own self. He doesn't need that secondary person with him.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like the only natural progression, or again, pun intended, natural way to go with this.
Yeah. The progression.
I think, for Roxanne, the next deal would be to try to somehow get her into that Intercontinental Championship picture, just so that she's not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Because she has to be a focal point of some sort. I don't care if it's mid-card. I really want her higher on the card, but you get
Agreed.
the picture. She has to matter.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just, have her fizzle off of TV like they did the Bird Lady. We love the Bird
Dude.
Lady here. But it's like, man, I'm sometimes I look at the screen and like, I ain't seen Lyra in a while. And that makes me mad.
And just see her in random segments with Bailey. Then it's like they're starting to make Bailey kind of. What happened to the little split character change that they were doing with Bailey? Now it's like it's just
kind
slowly.
of there, but it's not like how they.
I think if anything with those two, one of them will eliminate each other at the Rumble and either set up Elimination Chamber or maybe a Mania match. I would like to see a Lyra Bailey Mania match. They're both very well. You know how much I love the Bird Lady. Go Birds, Lady Bird.
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
No,
Hunter.
go ahead.
You know what I was thinking though? What if they brought back like a Iron Man, like Iron Woman match between Lyra and Bailey? I think they would actually cook because Bailey and Sasha used to do that in NXT.
Yeah.
I know it's a little off subject, but it's like if they were able to do that, Bailey and Lyra, it would showcase a lot.
Yeah.
And help build them up again. Or even like a last woman standing or something. But it would have to get further down. Like that would be further down the line though.
I think a way you could do that is like Bailey just like they've been not doing the multiple personality gimmick, and then they also will change it to where like Bailey will just kind of like lose it. And I think a way to do that is Bailey loses it in the Rumble and Lyra's finally had enough, and you probably turn Lyra heel, honestly.
Yeah.
You turn her heel. You keep Bailey just this crazy, like, sympathetic, like, I don't know what's going on with me right now. Then you could set it up with just, like, Lyra could be like, listen, you've been, since last year's Royal Rumble into Mania, you were supposed to be my tag team partner. You've continuously just made my life a nightmare for 15 minutes. I just want to beat you all over the arena. And there you go. There's how you set up that Iron Woman, which makes sense because they brought back the 3 stages of hell. I think the Iron Man match was the staple of like the 2000s wrestling. You had some of the greatest Iron Man matches during that period. They've had them a couple years since then, but I'm not mad at that Iron Woman thing, or a last woman standing could work too.
I like that. I wouldn't even mind if they take some ideas from NXT.
Yeah.
I mean, like one match I always love the Iron Survivor match.
Yeah.
And I wonder if you can like twist it, Iron Survivor. And it's just spitballing, but like Iron Survivor Intercontinental Championship for Becky's title in particular. Just because,
man, that would be
it's
fire.
always a conspiracy. Why do I have 4 or 5 different challengers? I'm the greatest. It's not just me saying it. Other people say it. Sports Illustrated says it. And it's just like, you guys are trying to, get the end on me, which that would be awesome for her character because it's like, now it's Becky Lynch, but you're doing the Iron Survivor. Whoever wins obviously leaves with the title.
Yeah.
And, now you got like a Soul, a Roxanne doesn't, disappear.
Yep.
You could throw so many different people in that picture.
Agreed.
They'll matter, and then it just won't, it'll be an exciting match too. You could do something like that. I doubt it. And we know it won't happen, but.
Well, they did bring War Games to the main roster, but it's not as impactful. Like
I just want to see Becky when it comes to, around that WrestleMania time and she still has the Intercontinental. I want her in a multi-woman match just because I know she's going to turn that into I'm getting screwed.
Yeah. I don't think any of us has actually picked a winner, though, yet.
Of
the Rumble.
The Rumble?
I think we've all just mentioned people, but...
Ooh.
Oh, Roman and Braun.
Oh, no. We were
no, for the women's.
Oh, for the women. Oh.
Yeah. I think you were getting there, and I interrupted you, so I do apologize,
I
Lindsay.
didn't have anyone in mind.
I have one person in mind. I'm going with Bianca.
Bianca?
Let's...
Oh, well...
Yeah, she's been out for this long-term finger injury. I feel like the only reason now, maybe for all I know, her finger could have fallen off the bone. I have no idea what's wrong with the finger.
I believe it was like her knuckle or something.
Yeah,
I found out it was her knuckle.
Yeah, so I'm not positive like the recovery time on that, but I feel like that's an injury that's probably a couple months at most, and she's been gone since what?
Since SummerSlam.
Yeah.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, so she's been gone for a hot second. Bianca's never won it. I think this could be perfect. Jade's the champion.
Great call.
Putting Bianca and Jade at Mania, who's not going to want to see that match? So
they've been waiting for a reason to do that.
Yeah.
They just had to find the right time.
So a surprise like 30 Bianca, and I think it could even be funny if like somebody's out on the apron, she just pushes them off with her like finger or whatever. That'd be funny to me. But I don't know if everyone will get that, but I think Bianca is my like number one choice. I don't think there's not another woman that has the. I don't feel like there's anybody who's currently like soaring upward that needs like, oh, this win benefits her.
Yeah.
It would be funny if you get Chelsea finally getting her unreal moment where everyone's eliminated and she comes out and wins it at number 30 because everyone's out of the match.
Yeah.
But beyond that, there's not really like somebody who I'm like let's go. This is gonna win. This is gonna be the winner.
Yeah.
This is who it should be. But if Bianca comes back, there's motive, there's reason, and why you should do it.
Yeah.
You know what makes a great comeback? I always say it. Bianca's gonna come back with a beard. I'm telling you right now. I'm like, who is this? That's Bianca Belair. Oh my God! She's gonna come out with a beard, mad face. Well, we haven't seen her since SummerSlam. And that's gonna complete the comeback. Then next week she gonna come back with a smooth face again. You just need it for the return. You don't need it for the whole comeback. Come back with beard, be mad, beat up people, and then you can get rid of it.
That is so true, though. Like they literally will come back with a beard. The next, the following week they just shave it off and just.
Man, you got to prove a point. But in all seriousness, that's probably the only one that has motive. Honestly, is Bianca. Yeah. That's a great call. That's
good.
Yeah, I'm rolling with you on that one because, thinking about Bianca, you could set up Jade, and then whoever wins out of that one, whenever Naomi comes back, because it's obviously going to be way more than 9 months. She has to. Additional time with the child and stuff. So who knows when she's going to come back in the picture. I look at Rhea. Everyone loves Rhea, but she doesn't need it.
She's a tag champion right now. She'll have a tag match at Mania.
Yeah, she's Rhea Ripley. She's fine.
Yeah.
Rhea bloody Ripley.
Liv Morgan, she's kind of like in a good place to where she doesn't even need a title to be important.
Yeah.
Every story she's in, she kind of makes work. So
Yeah.
she doesn't even really need it.
We got to give a shout out to Liv, man, because she came a long way too. I mean, we watched a lot of the wrestlers. We watched a lot of the wrestlers' journey.
Yeah.
And Liv, she's been being with Sarah Logan and
Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott. Yeah, and now being where she's at now, it's like she's a star. Like a main event attraction. But go ahead and continue, though.
Real quick to piggyback off that for a second.
Go ahead.
The very first females women Royal Rumble, Liv Morgan was only in the match for 7 seconds. She had the quickest elimination. So that tells you a lot.
That means she progressed.
And she's got better. She's been bettering herself. Pun intended. Sorry, I know that was extra loud.
She did better. Okay. She got better. And now she bees better. I know that makes no sense, but It's the slogan. You got to fit it in there somehow.
I like it. I like it. 10 out of 10. Great,
Oh,
great,
man.
great.
But yeah, I just don't see the Rumble really needing to go to anyone to move them. And then some of the call-ups, I feel it's too early to just give them a Rumble win.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think there's a call-up ready for that win. You could have argued last year Julia and Stephanie could have benefited, and if they won it, it made sense.
Right.
There's not an NXT woman right now that makes sense to come up and win it all. Because even their high-end talent, Blake Monroe doesn't need this win. That would
Right.
I feel like that would hurt if she won.
Yeah.
Not that it would
They need to
hurt
take her time.
like her in the long run, but I feel like it would hurt her tremendously if she just came up and won it all. Blake's definitely like a SummerSlam, like I win the championship type of wrestler. Like if that makes sense to you.
Yeah. No,
Like she doesn't need the Mania win. She needs the SummerSlam, it's summertime, it's bright lights, it's nice.
yeah.
Versus like when the Mania wins need to go to the ones who are like the Livs of the world, the Beckys, the Rheas. I know that sounds weird, and I might be downplaying Blake in this, but Tiffany won it at SummerSlam. I think Tiffany winning it at SummerSlam was a lot more impactful than winning it at Mania that year.
Yeah.
I think it helped Tiffany, if anything, for her to be that longer reigning champion for a while. Like,
Agreed.
I think it's also nice how much they made SummerSlam important nowadays. I mean, it was always like important to an extent,
Yeah.
but now it's summer WrestleMania basically.
yeah,
And now they both feel like, oh man, I can't wait this build up to WrestleMania season.
Yep.
But now it's like, man, you could really have a build up to SummerSlam season now,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of like a double payoff. I mean, heck, I think you guys were there when Roman came back, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like, man, things like that, it's really like a double mania. So when you're dealing with Rumble winners, that you don't have to really rush somebody into that spot because SummerSlam's always there for them to build themselves up to that area as well. So
Exactly.
I mean, this might be biased, but I think outside of the Roman Cody, the Marvel Avengers return, Mania ending, that SummerSlam that year was pretty good because you also had the first match of the Drew Punk series.
yeah,
You have Dom turning on Rhea to go with Liv. You have Gunther and Damian Priest.
Yeah.
Gunther wins the title after Finn turns his back.
yeah,
And
So-
LA Knight.
Yeah,
Also,
LA Knight versus Logan Paul was fantastic.
right.
witnessing that moonsault live
yeah.
was crazy.
But
from Logan Paul.
that's probably, like, I will say the Triple H era has had some very memorable SummerSlams. I don't think there's been really any bad ones. I mean,
Yeah.
his first one is Roman and Brock, where Brock flips the ring with the tractor.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you have a point.
And that was crazy when it happened. I remember like Sports Center's posting about it. ESPN, now they do it more because they're affiliated with it,
Yeah.
but at the time nobody posted, like they did not post wrestling on their feeds.
Right.
Exactly.
So like I think Triple H, if you do want to give him one credit, he's had some pretty good SummerSlams.
Yeah.
I think Mr. H Man's been taking too much slack anyway.
Last year was a bad year.
But I still think it's like overblown. Like they're like he's the worst guy on the planet, and like the worst booker on the planet.
Yeah. I think
Come on,
there's-
we've seen some crap.
Yeah. I think there's just a lot of disagreements going on in the back too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It,
sure.
but at the end of the day, Triple H, he's doing what he can.
I mean,
and it's like,
sorry to interrupt.
No,
I was
you're
just
good.
saying, who knows what goes on between those conversations of him trying to do his part and TKO just kind of,
there's this
Yeah.
person marketable.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you never really know.
And last year alone was a really bad injury year. Like they had a really good string of just like Seth gets hurt, he fakes the injury, and then Seth gets hurt again for real this time.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'd imagine once Seth is really like right now like the Shawn Michaels of the company. Like when you look at Shawn Michaels from that comeback from 2002 to when he retires,
Yeah.
you're a consistent guy. You could throw him in a title match. He doesn't need to win the match for him to still be important. But imagine if you're in the middle of 2000. I'm gonna go back to 2007. It's Edge, Orton, Shawn Michaels, John Cena. You take Shawn Michaels out of the equation for that. I don't think that match is as important.
Yeah.
But because of Seth, if Seth gets hurt, you have to take him out of that match. Well, then they go shortly after that to Great Khali because they have to reshuffle.
Yeah.
Because I think Shawn actually does get slightly hurt during that time period and has to take some time off.
Mm-hmm.
But that just puts it into perspective. When you lose a top guy, you have to take somebody from another match. So now we're pushing this person up when they were about to feud with Rey Mysterio or this guy. So Rey Mysterio now has to go feud with somebody else.
Right.
And I think Triple H fought that a lot this year. And I don't think he did the right decision 90% of the time, which unfortunately that's a bad call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Vince never did that. Vince never hit 90%. I mean, look at the Stone Cold getting ran over by Rikishi. Stone Cold is your main guy who gets hurt. So you're like, Rikishi is a natural, or can run him over, push Rikishi. Nobody cared. Nobody liked it. Not too long later, he's back in Too Cool and doing the dance and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just, nobody always hits 100%, but you still had some great moments throughout the year. I think the Cena retirement match, I'm not going to make you go back on your full rant,
We get.
but I think that will go down. At the time, we all hated it. A week later, we were like, okay, it's not as bad as everyone thinks. And now I'm looking at it with how Gunther acts, and I'm just sitting there like, that was the right call. I want Gunther to retire everyone this next year. He plays such a smug character. So it's like, at the time, we may hate it, but let's look back at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as everyone else taps with Gunther.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I care about, bro.
Yeah.
See whether I know he's not retiring. He said he has a lot left, but like a CM Punk or whoever, that's fine. Randy Orton.
Yeah.
As long as I get that, I'm not mad, bro. But I promise you, if I get one of those pass outs, I'm losing. I'm losing because if anyone's passing out, it should have been John Cena. If you're gonna do that,
Watch, Chris Jericho is going to be the one to just pass out.
and I
Watch-
love Y2J, but out of all people, he will quickly tap.
Watch out. The light's about to start getting brighter, Josh. We're about to get blinded by the light, buddy.
Yeah, anytime you
He says,
tick me off, I'm gonna just blind you temporarily
he's like the real.
with the light of justice.
But,
I'll
Josh.
spare you this time. Everyone deserves a warning, even you. So that's your warning. Watch yourself, kid.
Oh, yeah.
But, Josh, to get back on subject, who do you have winning the females Rattle Royal?
Chelsea Green. That's why I was like, as soon as you mentioned her, I was like, that's exactly who I would have picked. Chelsea Green. I think what's going to happen, well, she just dropped the Women's United States Championship to Julia.
Mhm.
I'm not going to question that. I'm just wait and see what happens, because it's like, what's the point of having Julia drop it in the first place, then get it back? It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. But Chelsea, I think what's going to happen, she's going to come in. She's going to accidentally, I guess there's going to be like two women going at it. The next thing you know, Chelsea just unfortunately just wins it some way or somehow. Then boom, she's going to.
Is Chelsea a heel?
Yeah, but a lot of people love her.
That's what I'm saying. Is she really a heel, or is she just a lovable bad guy?
She's just that good.
Yeah,
I honestly think it's Chelsea's time.
Yeah, because I would not be mad if you have. I know this is going to be a
Saudi.
little off subject from the Rumble win, but I really enjoyed the Damian Priest and Rhea versus Aleister Black and Zelina kind of dynamic.
Yeah,
I could go for a Cardona and Chelsea Green match with Zelina and Aleister Black.
you know what's crazy? I'm wondering what they're gonna do with Ethan Page, because Ethan Page and Chelsea has the mixed tag team belts
Yeah.
out of AAA. So it's like, I'm wondering, are they gonna insert Matt Cardona in there? So it's just insane that you mentioned that.
Yeah. That's weird, too, because it's weird how everything's, like, looked at, because I think, Dom's still one of AAA's champions.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
So
weird
sad.
how they play into that, like, with outside the box, like, outside of other promotional things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those are the only two real main card guys who are really playing around in AAA. Like,
Yeah.
the Wyatt Six, it was feuding with the Psycho Clowns. But, like, they didn't win they didn't win the titles, so like I don't know.
It's like, what's next, dude? It's just so many routes that they could go. It's just everything's all over the place, but we're just gonna see what's gonna happen though. But That's good though.
I will say though,
That's really
the
good.
good thing about the way they're setting it up is like we're giving our guesses of who's winning the Rumble. It's the fact we don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I think
Yep.
any Rumble you go into where you're like, it could go to this person, that
Yeah.
person, you're already striking gold because we really don't know. Those Rumbles where, I mean, it was still good. Like the results was good, but like Cody's first Rumble, I just kind of felt like he was gonna win the Rumble. Like,
Yeah.
hey, we're gonna get there. I don't know how we're gonna get there, but
Yeah.
we're gonna get there. And then I'm happy for Cody, but it's like I know we're gonna get there. There was no suspense to it.
Yep.
Charlotte returning, I felt like we kind of figured.
She was gonna win it. Yeah. Especially with the fireworks and everything.
Yeah.
That long entrance. You're like, yeah, she's winning.
All the money that went to her pyro, she better win.
And I feel like last year a lot of people had Cena winning it, and just Jay winning it was just
A surprise.
It was a surprise, and looking back on it, was it the best thing to do? No, but that show we were at the Raw right after Royal Rumble. That show when Jey Uso came out, like I in that moment realized he was the right call.
Yeah.
And then we got Cena doing the heel turn at Elimination Chamber, which was arguably great, the heel turn itself, but
yeah.
the after effect of it wasn't great. It's like Kofi winning at Mania. It's the best thing that you could do, and then it was just like he had a couple matches, and then he lost to Brock really quickly.
Yeah.
So it's like
best
sometimes
match
you'll
ever.
get no. Sometimes you'll get no. Sometimes you'll get really, really good moments with terrible follow-ups, and sometimes you'll get really terrible moments with really great follow-ups. And I just think this year it's just I think I agree with you that I'm happy that it's not a direct, like, everyone's thinking it's going to be this guy or that guy.
Yeah.
But at the same instance, it's like, I want a couple guys who I really think could win it.
Mm-hmm.
In all honesty, Randy Orton may not even be in the match. Who knows? I'm anticipating he would be. I don't know why he wouldn't be. But I'm picking Randy to win it all,
Great.
and there's a chance he's not even in the match.
Great call, because at the end of the day, someone's going after the WWE and the World Heavyweight Championships at the Rumble Day.
Yeah.
In which you know that most of the time they don't perform in the Rumble match if they're in a title picture.
Yeah.
Whether it's Intercontinental, United States, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So that takes some
That's
people
true.
off the list.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And it's just like, in some cases, you might even have a triple threat. Like, what if they go McIntyre, Cody, Fatu triple threat?
Yeah.
You know, just because they have this triangle thing going on.
Yeah.
That kind of eliminates, you know, two of the main guys that, you know, could be there. So then that leaves, you know, Roman, and heck, if they care to, you know, treat them right, LA Knight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that.
I mean, besides the Roman mention, did we pick anybody for the possible men's on the Raw side to win it? That's another thing, is we could think that the winner's going to go after the WWE Championship. What if they go after the world title?
Yeah.
You did kind of say Braun,
Yeah.
which I think Braun's really the only Raw guy that really makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't see Gunther winning it. He doesn't need it. I see him probably going after Brock. Like, I
Yeah.
think they're finally going to pull the Brock-Gunther feud.
What if Logan Paul somehow wins it, which is least likely? But what if he just?
You know
That
what?
would be a huge.
At this point, why not?
And then I am curious, because you have the Rumble winner, they choose their opponent.
Yeah.
Right? Then you have the Chamber winner who chooses, well, not chooses, but
Who's
goes
ever-
after the opposite.
Yep.
And it's like, you know, how are they gonna pull a card to where it's a multi-man match if possible?
Yeah.
Because then you could just pull a Rhea Ripley. Well, I'm mad. I want to be in this match. All right, then. And it's just like that. My issue wasn't Rhea being in that match, because it was a great match. My issue was how they did it. It's just like,
Like they just forced her in there.
yeah, like, all right, I need to be in this match. Well, you are Rhea Ripley. Okay. And then Bianca, like, was getting booed. She's like, well, why am I getting booed? Like, you just complained and then got a match.
That's one of my biggest concerns, though, since the Rumble will be in Saudi this year. Bianca, if she wins.
Honestly, I think the Saudi crowd is not going to respond. However,
To
whoever,
any, though.
yeah,
women,
and that's
which
just
is
we
like-
talked about that on one of the episodes.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
I was
think-
just going to bring that up.
I
too.
think it's going to be one of the Rumbles where not everyone. This is not going to be. I don't want to be right in this, but I feel like this is going to be a Rumble that we don't look back at and be like, "Oh, this was one of the great ones." I think this is probably going to be looked back at as like middle of the road, or like, you know, it's not that great. But they've gotten to the triple threat matches and multi-man matches for the world titles. I mean, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio won it. Why is Randy in that match?
You know, it was crazy that you mentioned that. I just watched that match.
Yeah.
Like, a few days
Heck,
ago,
you
I
can
went
even
back.
think Triple H, Cena, Orton
Yeah.
type of deal. So they figure out ways. I just think they need to get more creative in making that way instead of.
I think the other thing too is they're just so full of talent. Like, you kind of have to do multi-man matches.
And the
Yeah.
thing is, too, it's like they also have the TNA partnership as well. So there could be some TNA names appearing at the Rumble, too.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, for sure. Joe Hendry's gonna be there.
oh,
Well, Joe Hendry's a WWE
full-time,
guy. He signed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot.
I think
So,
Leon
Joe Hendry's
Slater.
first,
I think
yeah.
Leon Slater's the most noticeable one, but can we get an Abyss Rumble entrance finally? Like, they're partnering with TNA. Joseph Parks works backstage for you. Can we get an Abyss Rumble
That
spot?
ship sailed,
No,
brother.
man.
As much as we want it.
No, I want a Jamie Noble appearance.
I'm fine. You can bring the back J&J security. I'm cool with that. Just I
Or
wanted
Fit
to,
Finley.
yeah. I mean, I watched him in that Speed documentary with Orton. Fit Finley could still go.
Or Lord Tensai, a.k.a. A-Train.
No, I want
aka
A-Train.
Albert.
Yeah, give me A-Train.
Yeah. A-Train, one of Undertaker's WrestleMania victims. I bet you a lot of people don't know that.
Right.
Dude, just imagine, though, since it will be in Saudi, you know they probably will like an old head, too.
They're probably gonna want the big names, and that's why with
I want
Bianca.
to say old head. I want to
That's
say
why with the
disrespectfully.
Bianca one, I still feel like can happen because she's a big enough name.
Yeah.
If you were to throw something off, if we were to say Lash is great. I love her. I love her gimmick. She's amazing. It's not Lash's year to win it. She really doesn't have any steam going behind her. She's just kind of like Nia Jax's lackey. Like,
Yeah.
but if Lash won it, there's not going to be a reaction there. Where in the United States, you might get a reaction, and especially if you're in like New Orleans or something like that,
Yeah.
you're probably going to get that reaction. But in Saudi, you're not going to get that. It's going to have to be a big name. But the big names are all tied down to stuff. Becky's not winning it this year. Rhea's not winning it this year. Liv could win it. I wouldn't be mad if Liv won it or Raquel Rodriguez won it or one of the Judgment Day members won it.
Right.
But the big names who Saudis responds well to,
Trish Stratus.
Trish is not winning the Royal Rumble. If Trish won the Royal Rumble, Triple H would get crucified in Sanford, Connecticut. They would not let him out of the door. But I think Bianca's probably your biggest named available superstar to win it.
Yeah.
But she's not going to get the reaction she probably deserves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna suck, dude.
Unfortunately.
Because now I'm really hyped for her to come back, and then I'm just like, yeah. But it's gonna be like her music's gonna hit, and I just know I'm gonna be at the house like, oh, let's go, and then I'm just gonna listen. Yay!
See, this is why you guys need to share the podcast around. We're not hyped for Saudi's Royal Rumble. Let's get hyped for it. Everyone share it around. Tell them, hey, if Bianca wins it all, lose your mind. Come out of the rafters. This is Hulk Hogan slams Andre the Giant. This is Daniel Bryan wins it all in New Orleans WrestleMania 30. Go nuts for whoever wins because
Please.
This is Curtis Axel winning an Intercontinental title.
I don't know about that one, but
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
just get hyped. Let's be like, I want this Rumble to feel great. I feel like this last year there was moments where every time we felt great that WWE's in a good place, something happened.
Dude,
Exactly.
and, like, not to to sound like that. This is kind of related, but it's like when we were talking to Sam,
Yeah.
and this is before we even went to the Akron show, and it's like it's about the atmosphere, the moment, the way he was standing in the crowd
Yeah.
when he did win, the way we all reacted, things of that nature, made it an aura-filled moment, a freaking moment.
Yeah.
And those championships add up to the resumes of these athletes. And it's going to suck when you're just like, oh, she won the 2026 Royal Rumble. Let me take a look. And it's like a dull moment. And it's just like, bro, these moments aren't just to be thrown away and wasted. Yes, It's on a
Exactly.
resume, but it's about them experiencing that moment because we all see them in Unreal or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
They walk
Yeah.
back there and like they gave it their all. This is like a life-changing moment or, just a moment to enjoy with the people you care about. And
Absolutely.
the crowd just kind of ruins it sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know? So it's go ahead.
To
No, go
piggyback,
ahead, go ahead.
to piggyback off of that, and to piggyback of what you mentioned from the past episode, like Wes and Nick Nemeth, that was a moment, and even Dominic Mysterio with the title, that's a moment
for sure.
too. So it's like during SummerSlam last year, that's a moment too, and it's like the crowd reactions really play a huge part. But were you going to say something, Hunter?
Not. I was agreeing with everything Lindsay was saying. Honestly, it's just when you have those moments, you got to remember not every moment is going to be the end all be all. Yeah. Everyone they play that Edge spearing Jeff Hardy off of the middle or off the where he's dangling off, and every time they do a TLC promo, anytime they mention Jeff Hardy, that clip is shown.
Mm-hmm. Bingo.
Guess what? That match didn't main event. That match wasn't in the middle of the card. That match, I think, was like the third or second match.
Right.
I think the gimmick battle royal happens right after it. Like, it is forgotten in it. At the end of the night is Stone Cold's heel turn. I bet you when they were planning that show out, that Stone Cold heel turn was supposed to be the moment of the night everyone remembers.
Right.
Not many people remember that. They remember more for the TLC match. Mm-hmm. And that Edge to Jeff Hardy moment. It's if you have those moments, I honestly think Asuka's winning the Royal Rumble was huge. Mm-hmm. They completely fumbled the follow-up to it, but Asuka was the right person to win in that moment. Mm-hmm. This could be your Bianca winning it all, like, hey, cementing Bianca is going to be forever one of your top women in the company. I think Rhea winning the Rumble was a sealed Rhea as one of the top people. Becky winning it sealed her as one of the top people. Mm-hmm. Charlotte was already there last year. Charlotte didn't need to win that. If we saw Charlotte at WrestleMania, everyone would be like, ha ha, Charlotte challenges for the title, ha 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 ha. But honestly, I think her winning it made it feel a lot more important for her to be in that match, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
agreed.
Yes, Bianca's had the women's championship before. She's held it for a long time, but she kind of cooled down. Let's heat her back up. And this crowd in Saudi could really change her momentum forward again.
Yeah.
Right.
We know how good she is in the ring. We know how good she is in the ring. You need those aura moments with Bianca right now. Right. We know that she will deliver the best match on the card. She'll be the strongest, the best, everything. The
fastest,
EST.
the strongest.
I couldn't remember it. That's why we have that's why we have Josh. Josh is a catchphrase king. I couldn't remember it. But it's just give her the moment. Please give her the moment. Even if it's not Bianca, whoever it might be. If it's Chelsea, Julia could win it all. There's right now, like you said, nobody not knowing. There's not a clear favorite. Whoever wins, don't crap all over it. Don't be like, oh yay, you won, and then go complain about it.
Right.
Give it some time. Who knows? It could surprise you.
Like
Exactly.
it's true that what other streamers says about wrestling fans, certain wrestling fans, some of them are toxic.
Yeah.
Hate to say it. It's like
Toxic.
we're gonna get on that in a minute, especially for Hunter. Definitely Kit Wilson, though. I'm not gonna lie. We'll dive into that, but it's just the fact. It's easy for a lot of us to criticize. Not saying us in general, but a lot for some other fans that's just negative about everything. It's like, hey man, just appreciate wrestling for what it is, because at the end of the day, it is entertainment, but also it's like those moments does matter. It's like, dang, I remember this person starting off on NXT or Evolve or watching them on the Indies, now getting their moment on the main roster in front of a huge crowd. That's something that you can remember forever.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like, because I'm pretty sure we're all in the same boat of how confident we are in Sam Holloway.
Yeah.
Being that guy. And I can just envision him
The guy.
winning like the WWE Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, whatever it is, and standing there in that moment. And I can really envision us like, man, I remember he was at the Akron Civic.
Yeah.
Or not the Akron Civic, but the Italian Center.
Yeah.
Standing amongst all of his fans in that little ballroom.
Yep.
And it's like, man, it's really crazy to think about. But the fans make those moments.
Yeah.
You know, if Sam goes into his home territory and then we're just like, all right, that's cool, good job. Like, it's not.
Bingo.
It doesn't matter as much. But when he won and that 3 count happened and we all blew up and it just like the whole place exploded.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Even if you're a heel,
Yeah.
and maybe the people hate you, boo the crap out of somebody. Like, as long as you get a strong reaction.
Yeah,
like
that's
a
what
like a
matters.
Gunter. Well, I mean, heck, we talk about that match without me crashing out this
Yeah.
time. But I mean, the way we all freaking reacted at first, oh, this is bull crap. What the heck? And the way that crowd was, they didn't like the result, but that was the reaction you wanted.
That's
Exactly.
what they were aiming for too.
Exactly.
WWE.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Yeah, and it's crazy because even though, like you said, to piggyback off of that, that's what that's not just WWE. That's what wrestling is all about. It's just getting that reaction. It takes us on a roller coaster. It's like, and even though there's those people out there, they would. I try not to just. I'm trying to find a different word. Hate on wrestling. You know those people. Wrestling is fake. I know we had this conversation before.
Yeah, we come on, man.
But then again, as soon as you'll scroll down your phone, you'll be like, oh, I'm watching this fight. Oh, this person, world star, blah, blah, all this drama, blah, 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 blah. But or even like the NBA, for example, why does everyone hate Dylan Brooks? I know this off subject.
Because he's a heel.
Exactly.
He's always pushing and beating up on LeBron, and LeBron just trying to.
My precious
even
LeBron.
or even Draymond, for example. That's an example.
I think Zaza would be your better choice.
But even people that watch UFC, guess what? Some of them, why they love Conor McGregor.
Talks. Conor McGregor, Chael Sonnen, those people, they are literally, if they weren't MMA fighters, copy, paste, throw them in the WWE type of deal.
Jake Paul is king of that. Every person is like, anytime.
Yeah.
I don't watch boxing. I don't usually follow the Jake Paul fights.
Right.
But anytime I hear anybody's like, oh, I got Jake Paul losing in this next fight. I got Jake Paul losing in this next fight. They went to the bar that night. They went to their friends. They ordered the show. They were watching the show actively. Jake Paul is getting them exactly what they want to do. And every time he boxes, they think he's going to lose. I think, did he lose the last one or something, or he get hurt or something? I don't remember. I just saw
He got it.
Yeah. So I wonder now, people have seen him get or lose now, is Jake Paul going to still be able to draw that big crowd? It's what Tyson did so well. It's what Muhammad Ali did so well. It's what Floyd Mayweather did so well.
Yeah.
And they've all said it is like, my favorite thing was wrestling. Muhammad Ali really liked. There's a guy in California, and I can't remember their name. Essentially, he was with Pat Patterson, and like it was the San Francisco area. Muhammad Ali used to watch it, and he said in interviews, he's like, I took a lot of talking about myself in the third person and doing this and that from wrestling. A lot of people would excel in wrestling, I think, honestly. It's just, are they willing to put that dedication in? Logan Paul's re-signing his contract, and he's still signed a contract again, shows you the dedication of Logan Paul. And look at what he does. Every time he's on a show, he is getting booed out of the building. He could come out and do a Make-A-Wish in front of 60,000 people. He will get booed the whole time.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'll give him so much credit, though, because he could have, just not put in the effort, not care. We were like, oh, well, they need a celebrity face, or nothing. But
Travis Scott.
He's really.
You really want him to crash out this episode.
That light is bright.
You got warned, man. You got warned.
Justice light, bro. Anytime you want to go ahead and do all your tomfoolery and nonsense, you get the light of justice. Now, the first one was a warning. You just got the light of justice. You keep it up, it's going to get worse.
Not gonna lie, that light made me.
Yeah, exactly. Know your role and don't bring up that man's name. We're talking about celebrities that actually put in the freaking work instead of just freaking walking to the ring for 20 minutes.
I think
now,
he's better than Logan Paul.
Back to Logan Paul. You can shut it. But now I can't turn off the light. But
He's gained too much power.
yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. Aunt May, or was it Uncle Ben? It
But
doesn't
they
matter.
both say 'em.
They
They
both
both.
say it. Regardless, Logan Paul put in so much work, and so like when he's in a ring and he's performing, you're like, man, this match is so awesome.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think I leave too many Logan Paul matches being like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like, he's so exciting in the ring and entertaining. It's like, dude, you could just he copied and pasted him and just throw him in the WWE. He fits perfect.
Yeah,
Nobody
exactly.
likes him.
Yeah.
He's good at being a jerk. And like you need those people that, like we were mentioning, whether it's sport of boxing or MMA. There's a lot of people. I mean, some of us may know more MMA fighters than each other, but like a guy Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Holland, he talks in the ring constantly. They're in the octagon. He's talking trash and stuff like that.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he'd seen a couple WWE, you know,
Yeah.
Things like that. So it just translates. Not like Cain Velasquez, bro.
No.
They
That
literally
guy
just
was-
got him because he beat Brock
right.
Lesnar. But
Yeah.
like Cain Velasquez wasn't really a talker, bro.
Exactly.
Like he just beat up people, was a champ. He was just good at fighting, but he wasn't really one to like sell a fight.
Yep.
So it just depends on the personality.
Yeah.
And there's certain personalities we've seen that came in, like Snooki, who you think would do great in this atmosphere, and they decided to keep her face, I think, for whatever reason. And
Yeah.
Snooki was not a face.
Yeah, like
You know who I think should be on WWE TV more?
Stephen A. Smith.
more.
That would be cool if we had Stephen A. I'm not gonna lie. I
He'd
think
be
he
a
would do pretty
great
well.
manager,
I,
bro.
I,
LeVar Ball.
they're not going to bring it back on. Do you remember
After
what
Not
that,
after
Yeah, I
what
remember
LaMelo
that.
did.
Yeah, not what after LaMelo
He
did.
played LaMelo.
LaMelo ruined LeVar Ball ever coming back.
You're right about that, but I mean, bringing up Stephen A is a good call, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with the partnership, I could
That'd be
just see
perfect.
him going out.
Oh, it didn't Gunther do an interview with him, and Stephen A. Smith was like, "I like Bret Hart," and he's like, "I don't."
Yeah.
he's like, I prefer Goldberg," and then then he retired Goldberg. Like Stephen A. Smith, if you had him at Mania just do an interview with wrestlers or just arguing with people, would be such a great inclusion.
You know.
because he's just gonna argue with people. Like, say we're getting an Intercontinental title match, Chad Gable's in it, whatever the case may be, and he cheats to win. Then Stephen A. just interviews him. I don't really like the way you went about that in that ring right there. Nobody cares what you say, Stephen A. Smith. And then they're just going back and forth, like, dude.
It would be, speaking of that, it would be funny between Stephen A. and Becky, too.
Oh
if they
my
were to
God.
go.
I think you're missing Grayson Waller and Stephen A. Smith.
Grayson. Oh, my
He could
goodness.
go full Australian against Stephen A. Smith, and Stephen A. Smith is going to be like, "What are you talking about? What is a shoey?" Just that'd be great.
Oh my goodness. You're losing a lot of hair up there, mate.
Dude, I wish that they just allow Grayson Waller to just be him, dude. It's like he has it. It's just the fact that
I think he's himself, but like with limited time.
You know what they could have done with Grayson Waller? They could have, made him Kit Wilson, but they can't. Kit Wilson! That song is so catchy right now. It is stuck in my head. I text them that video in Instagram or anywhere, at least twice a day. And I've said multiple times, I want Kit Wilson to have all the titles. No offense to Elton Prince. I'm hoping your neck surgery is doing well, but by the time you come back, Kit Wilson probably will be president of the United States. So I don't know how that's going to work out for you. But Kit Wilson is him. So imagine Austin Theory and Kit Wilson. It'd be a great match.
oh my goodness. I think a funny encounter will be between Kit Wilson and Joe Hendry.
Oh my God.
I feel like that would be the
Joe
most
Hendry's
entertaining.
just oozing toxic masculinity. Oh my God, dude! Kit Wilson's on to something with that theme song.
But
man.
it really gets you that's the thing though. A theme song, just a presentation of a wrestler, that shows.
Yeah.
And that it's been I don't want to say it's been missing a lot tremendously, but there aren't many wrestlers with themes like that.
Yeah, like I kind of, you want to talk about fire themes. I think Carmelo's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Trick Williams obviously is a prime example of let's try this theme out. And then next thing you know, yeah. I like it. And then next thing
Oh
you know,
yeah, man.
yeah, and then next thing you know, like, oh, this is the one.
Yep.
This
Yeah.
like someone like, okay, let's see. I didn't say like Javon Evans. I think he could probably do better with a theme song other than Boys Bouncy Doonga Doonga Doonga. Like we'll get to that when we get to that. He'll make improvements on the theme because I think he could be presented better than just coming out in the high energy guy. But he works so well in the ring, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But you know, just certain interests and things of that nature. I mean, that'd be fire.
I will say the couple new entrances they debuted, Def Rebel isn't doing the worst job ever right now.
That's true.
But please do not make it think like this is they're playing on a contract year like you see in other sports where it's like, oh, Victor Oladipo's on a contract year. He's doing great. Let's re-sign him to a big deal. and then all of a sudden, Victor Oladipo's not playing any well anymore. Do not do that to Def Rebel. Like, once their contract ends, please go get Jim Johnston back.
Def Rebel copped the MVP just real quick just to get the new contract and go back to butt.
Yeah.
Pure butt.
Yeah. You're going to ruin Shinsuke Nakamura's theme song again? Oh, my God. His theme song was so good that Lil Uzi Vert did the song for it. And it was amazing. And then you decided to Def Rebel it, and it sucked.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, Def Rebel. I do not want you back. I want to be able to, when the Royal Rumble happens and an entrant comes out, to know who it is, and not just because they scream their name at the beginning of their entrance music.
That's the staple right there. Go ahead, Josh.
I think this is Hunter's first crash out moment. So
Def
Def
Rebel's
is
terrible.
Crash out.
I understand.
This will be a nationwide crash out. This isn't just a me thing.
As a crash out specialist, I think my expertise as a crash out specialist, I gotta say, it's very warranted because their Def Rebels music is trash. I mean, god awful. Like the beats are garbage, and then they think it's a freaking hit song. If you just imagine Matt Cardona. Like, bro, nobody trying to hear that, bro. Just because I say my name at the beginning of the song doesn't mean it's gonna be a hit song.
Joe Hendry says, "Say my name." Well,
he says, "Say my name." He doesn't say his name though.
Yeah, imagine. Okay,
I'm just trolling.
Now we all know Joe Hendry's freaking theme is worldwide right now. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it.
And he
Great.
does his own thing.
Now imagine. I'm just gonna tweak it like this, Def Rebel style. Joe Hendry. Say his name and he appears.
Exactly.
I mean, like, that kind of sucks. Like, bro, you can leave the song the exact same, but the difference between say his name and Joe Hendry. Say his name and he appears. Like, bro, that ruins the whole song, bro.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
The only time it works is when you get like Chelsea Green's entrance, where she's just like, "It's Chelsea Green," where it has a reason behind it.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry if John Cena's theme song hit and it just goes John Cena, boop doo doop,
Boop, doo, doo.
like no.
Bro, I feel like
That is the Def Rebel catalog.
like, bro, if Def Rebel like took over John Cena's music, do you know how like I'm pretty sure they just went outside, out back of the arena, found a guy with a hoodie on and a hole in his pants, grabbed the CD and said, "Play this. This is John Cena's new theme music." Boy, would we slip it in, and now John Cena has his entrance talking about some doop doo doo doop boop boo doop boop.
I'm trying not to choke on my water.
Doop doo doo doop. My time is up. Oh wait, my bad, wrong word. Next thing you know, the song ends. Like literally, the definition of bootleg music is Def Rebel, bro.
You know Jim Johnston did WWE theme songs forever. He did that one time where he was like, "We need to say the person's name," and it was The Big Show.
Well,
It's still kind of iconic in a way.
Exactly, because most people thought Big Show was the one singing it, which is always funny to me. But like, you had the glass breaking. You had the you think you know me. You think you know me. They weren't just The Rock.
Oh, even
Stone
Edge.
Cold Steve Austin.
Heck, even Edge had Rob Zombie one time.
Well, yeah, Dragula's a banger.
Even with that, it's also the ear for music, bro.
Yeah.
Jim Johnston had that because like a clip, you're scrolling through your phone and Stone Cold was talking about coming up with his theme.
Yeah.
And he said, Bulls on Parade. Sam's music, matter of fact.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, I kind of like this song. And he gave it to Jim Johnston. He said, give me a second. Beep, boop, bop, bop. Do-do. Like, bro, off of just, hey, I like this style of a song.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a moment. And he just made probably the best theme song of all time.
Yeah.
It makes you think now. I'm wondering, since Joe Hendry's with WWE, you think he would have a hand on some of the music too eventually?
Probably
to
better than
help
Def
out?
Rebel.
Because honestly, he may help them tremendously when it comes to that.
Honestly, I'm to the point I think Helen Keller would be better than Def Rebel.
Bro, just get Joe Hendry, sign Elijah back, bro, and just have him go to the studio, and they'll figure it out from there. I mean, you got a couple rappers in there. You got Ron Killings back there. He ain't doing much, but popping on here and there.
Maybe this is the spot for Travis Scott finally. Okay, maybe wrestling wasn't your call. Go with Jim Johnston. Go make new theme songs.
Yeah, and Travis Scott will go right into the studio.
They've
All
worked-
right, what song are you looking for, Javon? Well, I'm bouncy. Gotcha. Bouncy, 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 bouncy for 20 minutes straight, bro.
You know what? That'd
but
be
Javon
still better
probably-
than the Def Rebel
Yeah,
theme song.
Probably.
I'm sorry. Think of the best theme songs in WWE right now. Randy Orton, Jim Johnston was the one who did that. Cody Rhodes, that's his independent music that he had
Yeah.
professionally made. Rhea Ripley, okay, that's a Def Rebel thing, but it's with Motionless in White,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
themes her, which is
They changed it.
its own band who does
Right.
it.
Mhm.
CM Punk is Living Colors. It is not the best theme songs are not Def Rebel theme songs, except for the
even-
Kit Wilson one.
Even Braves. Isn't Braves like Code
Oh.
Orange?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like all the Fire theme songs we could think of, they don't touch. And I mean, who did freaking Trick Williams? Was that them?
Yes,
Yeah,
Def
they would have
Rebel.
done that one.
They did Mellow too.
They lucked out.
I'm trying to remember. Did they do AJ Styles' theme song?
They did his "You Don't Want."
Yeah,
None."
that was
Oh,
so terrible.
God.
That was so terrible that you'd rather get hit by a Mack truck.
It was so bad. He had to change it.
Yeah.
You were getting booed. You're probably a face, and he was getting booed off the day. Theme song alone, like boo. We're not trying to hear that garbage, bro.
Bring back Drew's old theme song. I'm
Oh,
fine with
Fucking
the.
It would be perfect though.
I'm fine with
with
the
him with the title
sword
now.
and the bagpipes. It's fine. But Sheamus is the same way. They match, but bring the old ones back.
Even Drew's when he came back to WWE and he was in NXT, his theme was even different then.
I
too.
didn't even know he had a different theme.
It
in
was
NXT.
like it wasn't the way it is now, but it was more intense.
Yeah.
It wasn't Broken Dreams though.
I was hurt when Sheamus changed his thing. Cause like, bro, the hype and the presentation, bro. I mean, that was cool too. I was just talking about the lights are all out.
Oh, the
boom.
It's like the
I'm like, oh my god.
it gets you hyped for it, and that's the thing. That's one thing. Like going back to like Triple H and the Vince era type of deal. That's one thing we got to give Vince credit for is presentation.
Yeah.
Like for his wrestlers.
Yeah. You could go you could go watch any Royal Rumble from the mid 2000s, and I would or from just the year 2000 to 2009. I would say besides those like one-off, guys that you're not going to remember, the Sylvain Greniers, where you're not going to memorize the theme song.
Yeah.
You are going to recognize every theme song. I'd say at least 90% of the people at a minimum.
Bro, like off the top of my head, I could still kind of even remember Rene Dupree's theme song. Like, dun, 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 dun.
Hey, what about who had the theme song? Was it Rico? You look
Yeah,
so
exactly.
good to me. Then Val Venus, you got the hello, ladies.
You didn't scream Val Venus in the first 4 seconds.
Val
Oh, my God.
Venus.
I hate Death Rebel.
Oh my god.
I'm
All right,
sorry. They're probably fine people. They're probably tremendous human beings.
You really think about it,
But I hate them.
those wrestlers that weren't like main event back then. You still remember them just because of their entrance, or most of them, which is crazy.
And here's where I'll applaud AEW. Like, they went out and got Tarzan Boy for Jungle Boy.
Yeah,
It works so perfect. Or what's Mox's entrance? It's from I know it's in Major League. The Wild
I can't
Thing.
think of it.
Wild
Oh,
Thing.
yeah.
yeah.
That fits Mox so perfectly. You're gonna tell me if for Roman you couldn't go get like just like I don't even know what you'd do for Roman. I actually enjoy Romans right now, but there was for a while I didn't like his.
My thing with Roman, when he turned face and they changed it a little bit, I didn't like the change.
Yeah.
I like the older one.
They should have spelled Roman out.
With the little choir singing in the beginning, not the dun dun dun.
Yeah, like it's like a superhero version of it, which
Yeah.
is, I mean, it doesn't make me hate Roman, but his last one was probably better. It's just that little tweak kind of makes it not as impactful for me.
At least it wasn't Roman Reigns.
Like even for the Shield's theme song, at least they did the military alphabet at the beginning and spelled it out, so I just didn't say Shield immediately.
Yeah,
Shield. Dun, dun.
man.
Dang, dude.
Theme songs can really. I mean, heck, you throw one out there, Billy Kidman, bro.
I'm an ass man.
Yeah.
I was going with I'm an
You
ass
can run
man.
if you want to, but you can't hide.
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
said
had
Billy
these-
Kidman, not
Yeah.
Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
My bad.
No. He still had
he
he had
had
an iconic one too.
But point being, you can literally just throw a name out there and you like, oh, I remember that guy.
Road Dogg too.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know? Dun, dun, dun.
But the
That's
point
fun.
being, you go like, I could probably play Ivy Niles. No offense, Ivy Niles theme music. And be like, who's that?
Yeah, gun to my head, couldn't answer it.
Yeah, it's like, man, you hook her up with. It can be patriotic. That's fine, but. Heck, Kurt Angle went patriotic.
Dun, 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 dun,
It is like iconic as heck. Like,
You know what? I do remember Ivy Niles because they chanted "You sucked" during her Rumble entrance last year.
man, yeah, I mean, heck, Kurt Angle, he batting 1,000. He went to TNA and came with some more heat.
Man,
Like-
yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Heck,
Man.
even Chris Jericho when he had his break the walls for
Yeah.
WWE. Then when he went to AEW, he had his Judas song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm a girl, I'm a girl, I'm a girl, man.
But
Man,
all right. Well, I think theme musics have taken a large portion.
hey man, that's perfectly
That's
fine.
what
Def
Def
Rebel
Rebel
made
does
us
to
angry.
people.
Please
man.
fire Def Rebel.
Yeah, they don't need to pick that contract back up.
Please.
This is not Nick
Like-
Foles
like,
winning the
we-
Super Bowl.
We don't want to be negative. We don't want people to lose their job, but they could be hired somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, and
Yeah.
kind of looking at it like this because wrestling's, WWE in particular is becoming so mainstream now.
Yeah,
It's like your theme song is literally Megan Thee Stallion.
exactly.
Travis Scott's on, Raw or whatever. You guys are kind of branching out to mainline music. Let's start kind of getting some of that in there.
Heck,
Based off of wrestlers' preferences. Of course.
exactly. Or heck, even if they want to though, it's like since WWE is mainstream and they want to conserve their budget, they could just reach out to indie artists.
Yeah, which will draw up something so
Yeah.
quick and take that, actually probably care more about it because they feel like, man, my music's gonna get heard, so they're gonna put their heart and soul into it.
Exactly.
And it's so many wrestling fans that are mainstream artists that they probably do it for not as expensive as they think.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're like,
I mean, the perfect example is Living Color. Look at Living Color. They have, it
Bingo.
is Cult of Personality. That is
Bingo.
like their song.
yeah,
Yeah.
They have lived a lifetime years after that song. That song is more popular today than it was when it came out. Right. You're going to tell me, Randy Orton, I think, Rev Theory, I think, does Randy Orton's theme song.
Yep.
It's one of the 2000s rock bands. Rev Theory plays that at every show. Our Lady Peace, unfortunately, did the Chris Benoit theme song.
right.
They had like last year where they played it for the first time in years, and that crowd was electric for it. You're gonna tell me I'm not saying Akira Tozawa needs to come out to Kendrick Lamar, but come on.
Oh
like,
yeah. Oh, I'm backing that up.
fine. Akira could come out to Money Trees. We'll live a perfect life. But like, certain guys don't need that over the top. Gunther's is fine. Gunther's is perfect. It's that like high prestige kind of
Yeah.
entrance choir music. You're not gonna need a Shawn Mendes to sing that. But for guys like Rhea, like I think that could have definitely benefited. Motionless in White is great, but imagine if she was with like one of the top, like Poppy did her theme song. Poppy was huge down in NXT. Maybe not Rhea. Let's say Poppy did Tatum's entrance music.
Tatum does have.
Yeah.
She actually has a good.
She has a good
music,
entrance
honestly.
theme. But imagine if Poppy did it.
That would be fire, dude.
Exactly.
Man,
Even more fire.
dude.
You had Poppy in NXT doing stuff. She didn't record one entrance song. I don't think Poppy's that great, but I think she would have benefited tremendously from getting a song attributed with a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Kurt Angle's, theme song has followed him the rest of his life. Even though he couldn't use it in TNA, I guarantee he was using that on the indie scene. I'm guaranteeing when he went to conventions, they were using that theme song just like playing in the background because it's not like it's a over the top thing. They could just have it in a little radio in the corner.
Yeah.
He made his that song is synonymous with Angle.
Yeah.
You could have that with any mainstream artist. I grew up in the era of Fetty Wap. Imagine if Fetty Wap did someone's theme song. Fetty Wap, nobody knows what he does. I don't know what he's doing now. But, if he did a theme song for somebody and that person went on and did stuff, Fetty Wap would still be talked about today. I don't even know what he's doing anymore.
You know who actually would do good, as an artist for WWE? Who would make a banger theme for a wrestler? Shabuzi.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh,
Shabuzi.
man.
I can see him doing one for a wrestler. I
Good
can.
old Shabuzi.
Josh Briggs. Josh Briggs would do a perfect
Briggs
song
and
for him.
Shabuzi,
Yeah. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
But I know we talked about interest things a lot, guys. But yeah, so we could talk about Drew or Obafemi or the NXT call-ups. What do you guys want to talk about?
Let's
Then
do
we
the
can talk about
NXT
it.
call-ups.
Call-ups.
Okay. So which call-ups I would say were you most excited about?
Here's the thing. I'm not really excited for any of them. I'm just wanting to see what happens first before I get excited.
I would say follow-up.
That's
yeah.
a good.
Yeah.
that's a good-
I was very excited about the Julia Stephanie call-up last year. Stephanie went to the moon.
Mhm.
Julia Julia went to the moon, but it was not a comfortable ride to the moon. She's a 2-time Women's United States champion. But, she's not getting shown as much. She's an afterthought in the whole thing of it, I think, and that's the sad part to it.
Yeah.
I want to see how they're presenting them. I want Oba in the world title picture, but
The Wula.
there's a part of me that wants him not to go immediately to the world title picture, because I feel like if you threw him into the world title picture too fast, you're gonna get the Gunther effect, where now it feels like he needs to have a title to feel important.
That
where
makes
if
sense.
Oba, I don't know how you'd do it, but Oba versus Solo, a little feud with them for a bit, could work in just exposing Oba to the main roster more and more to the fan base. And if he can go through with Solo, say, I don't know how he would partner with the Wyatt Six. I don't know how that group would work together or how that would work.
Right.
But if you had an Oba Solo feud for a little bit, and he's the ultimate winner of it, maybe they have a back and forth or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's the ultimate winner of it. This could then put him into a feud with Drew or Randy. I just defeated Solo. Because Solo feels like the mid card kind of guy right now. You get through Solo, you can go to the main.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they should do. Because if you throw him too fastly in the world title picture and he loses, where does he go from there?
Right.
Because if you lose and you're a rookie, they're just you're a rookie. You weren't ready for this.
Yep.
Versus if he could defeat a main, Solo can take a loss. Solo's fine if he takes a loss. They have changed Solo's street Samoan fighter guy into the MFT, where it's just yeah, I lost, but look at the group around me. If it really bothered me, we would destroy you right now.
Yeah.
Right.
We definitely got to give Solo credit. He has came a long way, and honestly, he really carried SmackDown for that moment of time.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Well, it's also just a matter of I wouldn't say paying your dues, but patience in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're with Roman right now. You're gonna be the yelly guy. Yeah! Throw a couple thumbs in people's throats, and when Roman goes away or things kind of unfold, here's the mic. What you gonna do with it? Next thing you know, he took the ball and ran with it for sure.
Here's another thing I've really noticed too is recently there's a lot less focus on the NXT talent coming up and more of a outsider look at it. Punk's not a TNA guy, or not a TNA guy, an NXT guy. Cody's not an NXT guy. Drew's not an NXT guy. The women, Stephanie, yes, she was the world champion in NXT, but Stephanie had built a reputation outside of NXT.
Yeah.
She made a pit stop. It's like when Drew made a pit stop in NXT. the stars now are like where a couple of years ago it was like Seth's an NXT guy, Roman's an NXT guy, this person's an NXT guy. But recently it feels like the more important people are non-NXT people. And it's just the guys with names. I mean, pretty much the whole MFT is completely bypassed NXT. They went straight to the main roster. And that's just, it's curious because a couple of years ago it was all NXT. Everyone going to the main roster. It was like AJ was the only guy they brought in who wasn't an NXT guy that went to the main roster.
Yeah.
Dom, yes, he played around in NXT, but he got to start getting, his first match is against Brock Lesnar, like on Raw.
Yeah.
So it's curious because I don't know if they're not trying to focus on NXT talent anymore, or if what they're building for the main roster isn't what the main roster wants. So that's what worries me, because this is a good crop of NXT guys coming up.
Yeah.
They like to come up in bunches and bursts.
Yeah. That's
Please
like the
do
03
not
draft class in NBA.
Forget that they're around.
This
Don't
is
forget they're
definitely it.
there. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
So I'm not excited for anyone. I just don't want them to fumble this.
Yeah, that's agreed. It's just like we don't want it to be like another Keith Lee treatment. I know with Triple H running it now, it's going to be a little different, probably with that, but we don't know. Like, this is not, again, he's doing his thing, but we just hope that he takes his time because because I felt as though even Tiffany Stratton, it was great that she got called up and so forth, but I felt as though it was great that she won Money in the Bank, but now it's like, what's left? It was too fast.
That's how I feel about Stephanie right now. Stephanie's
too.
tremendous. But if she loses a title, where does she go?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because you take Stephanie back down, like say she goes after Intercontinental, I don't think that helps her
No.
in this case.
Her going for the tag titles doesn't help
That
her.
doesn't help her either.
Yep.
You know, who would she tag with?
Yeah, and that's what scares me. If you throw a Oba or a Trick into that main cost, I like what they're doing with Trick and Randy. I think this is cool.
Yeah.
I think Trick is so far safe, just
Yeah.
with his interaction with Randy. No, he doesn't need to beat Randy because Randy's the veteran.
Yo.
But it gets Trick onto there that where like after Randy he could go and feud with Carmelo. Okay, so he goes and feuds with Carmelo. Carmelo's still the U.S. champion. He's like, I'm the U.S. champion. Yeah, well, I just feuded with Randy Orton. I'm going to destroy you. I was just in there with the Legend Killer, the Apex Predator, the best in the business. I know more about wrestling now than you think I do. And then Trick wins the U.S. title. Perfect progression for him. No bad issues there.
All pun intended.
Exactly. All of the puns.
And
But
that-
if Oba loses to Drew for the world title, it's like, well, you just lost to the world champion. You get in the back of the line now, dude.
Yeah. Agreed. Or were you going to say something?
No,
Luke?
I was just saying that was my guy as far as the call up. That was obviously Trick Williams, bro.
Yeah.
Like when he showed up, popped off the screen, feet on the desk, put my lemon pepper steppers up on the desk. Now Raw finna throw me the bag. What you gonna do to match that? I'm like, man, like, dude, I'm like, it's aura with him, but it's like he's so comfortable now on the mic, on screen. That's like, dude,
that extra year, bro.
that charisma, not many people pop on the screen with. They have to build up to that. I feel like Carmelo has that charisma as well. They just got to give him some more time to show it.
Exactly.
And Melo will be fine as well. But Trick, I like what they're doing so far. I don't want to speak too ahead because they can definitely take that and throw it in the garbage. But, I mean, just when he interrupted Sami Zayn, that all white fur coat with the lemon pepper stepping into the ring, talking his mess to Sami Zayn, I was like, oh,
He's
I'm
a
loving this,
star.
man. I'm like, he is star just off of presence alone.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can work with that because obviously he's good in the ring too. So
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about that aspect. So
He's improved tremendously in the
yeah.
ring.
Trick Williams to me is what NXT is supposed to be about because we've seen him as Apollo Cruz's security,
Oh, man.
Nigerian security, and like you just seen him from that point to all right, he's with Melo, and then all right, now you're bucking with Melo.
Yep.
Okay, now you the guy. Now you're tricking and you just see him climbing and climbing and climbing.
Yeah. And he took off, dude.
Yeah,
It's so crazy
I can't
because
wait.
we were just talking about it. Well, I know I mentioned it like it was last year. I was like, man, why is Trick still in NXT? But they made the right call, honestly. let him take that extra year, being a TNA champion too. Then now it's like you can see it really helped him a lot.
Yeah.
And now the person I think they kind of rushed, even some people may disagree, is Javon Evans. I believe that he is main roster ready, but I think he could.
He needs a mouthpiece.
I think it could have been like he could have done like a trick treatment to go be in NXT for an extra year.
Yeah.
Build himself up even more, build that confidence on the mic. Not saying go heel or win a title or maybe win a title. I don't know. But it's like, even Javon mentioned it too.
Mm-hmm.
Not many like older folks would relate to him when he talks or speaks.
Yeah.
I think what's interesting about Javon's situation is you can tell the things that he needs to work on.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's kind of bad to have too much talent.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're so freaking good
Yeah.
that Triple H is just like, yeah, I don't care,
We
Sean.
need you. We need you.
We need him. I don't care. To the point where, like,
Yeah.
I mean, the way the fans react to this dude is just like, he don't even have to say a word. They're just excited because, oh my God, like, this is probably the best match of the night. They sit up and they're ready to go. And it's like, he might be in a position to where he'll have to improve on those things while being on the main roster. But one thing is for sure, he's always going to perform in that ring.
Yeah.
So as long as he holds up that end of the bargain, I think the others can help him improve around. It's so many vets back there now too. They said, whether I know Seth's hurt, but Seth I hear helps a lot. Bailey's always giving that
CM
help.
Punk would help.
CM Punk,
He's with Paul Heyman too.
Yeah, CM
back
Punk's
there,
been
too.
a lot, really helpful. Paul Heyman, you hear a lot about him. I mean, I heard about him, his conversation with Mello.
Yeah.
Because Mello was getting impatient, with the plan, and he's just saying, hey, just, hold up a bit. Let things go through. He's like, you're batting 1,000, but you're eighth. You're eighth up.
Yep.
Just let things kind of clear out a bit. And I mean, Melo stuck with it. He's U.S. champion now, bro.
And real quick, I gotta say this real quick. I gotta get it out my system. Melo is him. Okay, go ahead.
I do have a question. Do you
go
think
ahead.
Trick Williams is the wrestler who's benefited the most from the TNA partnership?
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
I just want to make sure.
100%.
Yeah, I think he's the one who's definitely benefited the most from it. And then to follow up from that, do you think it would have been a better choice to promote Ricky Saints or Ethan Page over Javon Evans?
I would have went Ethan.
Yes, Ethan would definitely would have been a better choice. Well, I'm not saying a better choice. It's just they need to maintain their stars in NXT, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
They still need some people. But I think Javon Evans, like, just him signing a contract on commercial on Raw,
Yeah.
that's a big moment for him. I think they should have televised that.
Yeah.
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 That kind of killed some momentum. I don't want to say killed momentum, actually. Let me take that back. But it's just if they called him up to be like this big person already, they should at least have him on TV televised, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
A big signage.
It makes sense why they're moving guys up, because now this brings in, like, Miles can now have a little bit more of the spotlight on him. I want
D'Angelo.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
Yeah.
With D'Angelo. I want to see Charlie Dempsey move up a little bit more too. I really like Charlie
He's very
Dempsey.
underrated, man.
Well, I love William Regal. William Regal is one of my favorites of all time, and obviously that's William Regal's son. So there's a reason I really want to see Charlie Dempsey move forward.
Now I gotta get this out of my system, honestly. Eugene, my dear boy, this is for you. If William Regal marched down to that ring, was about to handle business. Now he got whooped on, but it's all right. It's all right. I love that moment, dude, because William Regal was not having it. You taking advantage of Eugene like this. Eugene, my dear boy, this is for you. I will always remember that, man. All right, go ahead.
Regal's low-key the GOAT. He's had a lot of memorable moments.
Yeah. I love William Regal, bro.
I love the way he says, "You manga."
You manga.
Dude, I really hope they is Regal in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Nah, not yet. But I just feel like it's one of those deals where you're just like so active right now of just doing things.
Makes
We'll
sense.
wait.
Yeah, Regal deserves to be in it.
He will be for sure.
Yeah. There's quite a few people who work for the company or around the company who deserve it. Honestly, like Regal deserves it. I think at the end of the day, Albert behind the scenes alone deserves to be in it. But I don't know if they'll ever give him the credit because his in-ring WWE career wasn't crazy. But just, and I mean, there's a lot of people on the current roster right now that I think deserve to be inducted already. Seth deserves it. Roman deserves it. Cody deserves it.
Charles
Punk.
Robinson deserves it.
They finally induct some referees. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Charles Robinson.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Michael Cole deserves to be in it. Corey Graves deserves to be in it.
Stu deserves to be in it.
Stu alone he'll get inducted with Cena.
I like that call. You just said that. Corey Graves is so freaking awesome to me,
Yeah.
bro. Like he's the definition of, hey, you might not like it, but we need you here. We need you there. I ain't happy about it, but all right. Yeah, I'll do NXT real quick. I'll do SmackDown. I'll do Raw.
Yep.
And, like, I mean, the way he bounces off of everyone he's working with,
Yep.
not just Michael Cole. Like, he can,
works with anyone.
yeah, he can
Yeah.
work well as a commentator with anyone you put him with. And
Even
that's very
AAA
rare.
too.
With
man.
Conan
That's-
and JBL.
Yeah.
With Conan and JBL. I'm sorry. That is a crazy three-man booth.
Oh, my God.
Oh, speaking of AAA, real quick, watch Jack Cartwheel, Siobhan Evans. I forgot who was the third. Triple threat match. When you get a moment,
Jack Hartwell?
you'll see why. That's my pick of the year.
On YouTube?
Still, it was a AAA match.
From last year or this year?
The most recent one. So technically last year, but this most recent one.
Gotcha. I still
in
love.
December.
I hope Mr. Iguana's in the Rumble. I love Mr. Iguana.
Oh, I think he for sure is going to be in the
Yeah.
Rumble.
For certain, I feel like you're going to see AAA and TNA
Yeah.
in there of some sort.
I think you're going to get Leon Slater in the women's division for TNA. I don't know who you get. Because my answer would have been Ash, but Ash isn't.
Yeah.
She's retired.
Yeah.
That was something. That was a gut punch, honestly.
I'm always down to hear hardcore country come out.
Hardcore country.
But I think, is Mickey with MLW right now? I think she's with MLW or NWA or somebody. She's like a very important person there. She's like, it's kind of interesting.
You know, I think I wouldn't necessarily say it. I think Indy may make an appearance.
I'm always down for my girl Indy.
Honestly.
And then what's interesting is Rumble is always around, contract expiration time too.
Yeah.
So you don't know whose contract could be expiring around that time. They get that ring. Hey, the contract's up. Trying to slide through to the Rumble, get a little pop or whatever the case may be. That'd be cool, man.
So
They need to put Sam Holloway in the Rumble,
Oh yeah.
but that's for later.
But
2030, Sam Holloway, Royal Rumble winner. Mark my words.
yep.
For sure.
I'll give him 4 years to do it.
I was going to say, what if in the men's Royal Rumble, a surprise appearance, Adam Cole arrives? I know he's.
I loved NXT Adam Cole. He's probably been my favorite NXT wrestler. So I'm always for it. Unfortunately, I do not follow AEW like our friend Jake does. But I thought Adam Cole still hurt, or is he back, or?
He's technically injured. He's still. I'm hearing he's a free agent. I'm hearing that he's still under contract a few months.
See, that's what's sad was the Undisputed Era was so amazing, and then like Bobby Fish had his whole like everything happens with him. Adam Cole gets injured. I know Roderick went over to AEW and did decent over there, and I know Kyle O'Reilly has done pretty decent over there. But it's just like I remember anytime Undisputed Era was on my TV, something amazing was about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
They had so many good matches, whether it was with Pat McAfee or Ciampa and Gargano. Ciampa's another one who announced like he was probably not re-signing.
Yeah.
Which is it's surprising, but then again, what if he knows that he may be getting released possibly, or he's not getting utilized? Well, he's not getting utilized.
I mean,
at all.
he
It
is
seems
up there in
competitive.
age. I don't see there's not a fast track for him anywhere. He's kind of just toiling around with Gargano,
Yeah.
which is kind of what we all feared when You know, like because it was like Undisputed Era, Gargano and Ciampa were like kings of NXT, and everyone was worried that they're gonna call them up to NXT and they're gonna ruin them. And they called them up for like a month and then sent them back down.
Yeah.
That's what hurt them. You promoted them for like a month and sent them back down. So by the time they came back up to the main roster, you had already went through COVID, and then they finally come up, and then they've just kind of fallen by the wayside because is Ciampa beating Punk? Is Ciampa beating Drew? Is Ciampa beating Cody? He's a great mind for the business, and I could tell he's an amazing wrestler. I would love for them to keep him behind the stages or behind the scenes at some point and just have him back there. But I think this is probably going to be the end of Ciampa in WWE as a main-time wrestler, and I'm not upset with it. And I think a lot of fans aren't upset with it. We got a lot of tremendous stuff out of Ciampa. We should all just be very grateful we got what we got out of him.
Yep. Yeah. Don't blame him, though. It is time to move on.
I am curious. Another call-up is Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
She's having a run-in with Jade, and that's so early.
Yeah. I think they're scrambling right now.
I just felt like, she could have gotten some more dubs in NXT.
She should have been the NXT champion.
Yeah. I think her not being champion and then just saying, hey, we want you on the main roster is just kind of like, all right, well, what's the plan? She's feuding with Jade a little bit. I'm like, it's a bit early for somebody that couldn't even catch her to NXT Women's Championship. That's all I'm saying. And we all feel like, well, I know we feel like she should have had it, but that's not the decision they made.
I would have been cool if they brought JC Jane up. If anything, I think JC Jane's ready to go.
They could have brought her and Fatal Influence up together. I know the other two, it may be too early, but she could still bounce
they
from
should
that back
They
and
should
forth.
keep the other two down there still because I want them to be separate. I don't think JC Jane coming up with Fatal Attraction would benefit any of them because now it's looked at. Wait, what did I call them?
Fatal Attraction.
Oh, my bad. Fatal Influence. I do
You
apologize.
mix Toxic Attraction.
Yeah.
I
It's
realize, okay though, man.
But
I get them.
Fatal Influence. My bad. I apologize. I think that they're more because it's what Fallon Henley and
Laney Reed.
Laney Reed.
Yeah.
I think Fallon's gonna be great. I honestly she doesn't need to come up yet, but JCJ needs to come up. She's ready.
Agreed.
I think
I agree 100%.
JC's able to come up. I think she is ready. It's also kind of tricky though in those situations because when you're part of a stable or a faction, it's like, okay, you're the main one, and then next thing you know, okay, you're on this main roster, and yeah, you can hold your own, but you've been with your group. So this is how you pulled out this win in some matches or whatever case may be. What happens when you're solo, you can still be a jerk because you can be a heel. But it'd be interesting to see how they play that card if they call her up.
Yeah,
if you did a JC Jane with Chelsea or you put her in that group since they just lost Piper with that, I think she's got a neck injury now.
Dude, her career may be.
Yes, I know it's unfortunate because Piper, she was Nixon, I think, on the Indies. She's been around for a while, and it really is unfortunate with the injury. But I think JC could have probably benefited being with Alba and Chelsea, and honestly, that might have made more sense. But at the same instance with it, too, is you have a lot of heel females right now. A lot.
Yeah.
You don't really have a ton of face females, so I guess that's probably why they brought Jordan Grace up. But I think Jordan Grace might be better as a heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of NXT talent, what happened to Miss Parker?
Yeah, Jada.
We haven't seen her in a minute, man.
Is she hurt?
I haven't heard anything about
she was
that.
in the Rumble last year.
Mm-hmm. She hasn't been on TV for 3-4 months, man.
I could see her popping up in the Rumble, and then next thing you know,
She's
you're just watching Raw, and you just hear the music hit. They like to do that sometimes. You just, all right, well, take your little vacation, get rest, be cool. We'll call you in January or whatever, whenever the Rumble is.
Yeah.
And just be ready. And then next thing you know, they're on the roster the next day.
Yeah.
So,
would Lola have been a better call-up than Jordan Grace?
I've been waiting on Lola Vice for a minute.
I think a lot of the world's been waiting on Lola Vice. Lola's really good.
I heard that she she was supposed to. I won't say supposed to, that she was going to, but I'm not sure what happened.
Because what? The female side, it was Jordan Grace and Soul, right?
Yeah.
So those are two faces they brought up. And on the men's side, it was Oba, Trick, Javon Evans. Is there anyone else they're bringing up?
Oba, Trick,
There was
Javon.
rumors there was supposed to be, well, it's not happening, but it was supposed to be Tony D'Angelo. But the reason why they hold off on Tony D'Angelo is because this little Godfather boss, mob boss gimmick, they're like, will this really work on the main roster? Which was something I
will.
also thought about too. So now they
would.
kind of rerouted his direction with his character. So now they're going to play that out in NXT.
Well, the problem if you promoted Tony right now is he's kind of doing what the MFTs are doing, where it's more of like that mob mentality, like we're better than you, we're of a higher class than you.
Yeah. It
But
seems like he's a hitman now, but go ahead.
I'm just kind of looking at it like at this point, like they brought a lot of faces up. That's what they did. They brought Trick's the only heel. Oba is a tweener. Oba's not a heel nor a face. He just wants the title.
It's like a prize fighter almost.
Yeah, he's the Kevin Owens,
Yeah.
which is fine. So like we're arguing, they brought up two face females. So us saying Blake or JC Jane, those are heels. I think that Lola probably would have benefited more than Jordan Grace would, and have Jordan be like the main face of NXT, because now this leaves who is the main female face.
Oh, JC Jane.
JC's a heel.
JC's a heel.
Oh, the face. Oh, I thought you meant like literally face. Okay.
No, JC
My
Jane's
fault.
a heel.
That's what you mean.
So it's
they technically have
Tatum.
Tatum is the only one
Tatum
that
Paxley.
really comes out of me.
I mean, Thea
Okay.
winning the NXT title accidentally. I mean, Thea's a face.
Oh, Kendall Gray too.
Kendall
She's
Gray.
one of the. She's
yeah,
a
but
face.
isn't she TNA
Evolve, right?
or no?
Oh, she's officially like technically.
Who was
She
the-
has the Evolve title, but she's on making a lot of NXT appearances.
Okay.
So it's like now, eventually, I know
I'm
she's
mixing
gonna
up
drop it.
who's the NXT knockout. Oh, that was the knockouts champion, or like
On TNA.
that's who was that?
I know the only.
Isn't it Carmelo's girlfriend?
Kalani. She
Can't-
just lost it though.
yeah.
she
so,
lost it.
so is she coming back over to
Yeah, dude,
NXT
I'm
to be the
losing.
main female?
Who, Kalani?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been on NXT.
Yeah.
But she's a heel right now.
Oh, I thought Kalani was a face still. Oh no, I forgot she did the switch
Yeah.
recently. I do remember that now.
So yeah, so far we just have Kendall Gray, Tatum Paxley,
Thea Hale.
and the Lola.
Sinclair
Lola.
face, right?
Yeah, Ren Sinclair. She's with Kendall Gray. That's pretty much it, man. That is-
Because Ariana Grace did Ariana Grace is full blown heel.
Oh yeah, Zarya.
So is Zarya
Ruka,
going up
but-
to the main roster, or is Zarya staying down in NXT? Also,
That's a
I
good
think Zarya needs to be a heel, not a face.
Yeah.
But that's just
I
my
think-
personal
I think
opinion.
She needs
They're
to be a
working on
heel, and I think she needs a run in NXT because I feel like they're not displaying her as
Yeah.
much as they should, just because you're with Sol Ruka and Sol
Yeah.
Ruka is Sol Ruka.
Yeah,
I didn't know her dad was like a famous like musician. Sol Ruka.
that's crazy,
I forget who her dad is, but her dad's like a famous musician.
Yeah.
man. That's crazy. That's a fun fact. Well, before we close this
Mhm.
show out, guys, now we're gonna talk about AEW for the. When is the event? I know next Friday.
I think you mean AIW.
AIW.
I was about to say if we're gonna talk
Too many.
AEW, if it's
I
not
mean,
Mina,
AIW.
if it's not Mina and
Goodness
Tony
gracious.
Storm, I'm lost.
Sorry. But
Hold on, can I just say first, Orange Cassidy, Mina Shirakawa, and Tony Storm are my favorite things in AEW right now.
Mina is
Tony
Never mind.
and Orange Cassidy doing the dance in the middle of the ring was fantastic.
Man.
And I think it was, I don't know what show it was. I follow certain people from AEW very heavily. They did Orange Cassidy came out and made the save with Tony and Mina. And I'm like, oh, dude, this group is amazing.
Man.
It fits both Tony and Orange Cassidy so perfectly that just like over the top, like we're dancing in the middle of the ring, and as Tony goes to like dip Orange, he just kicks someone in the face, and then he spins Tony, and Tony slaps someone in the face. Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
They're doing
as you
great.
were saying about AIW,
Oh, we're gonna talk about some AEW rosters later on, but WWE is looking at hops. But anyway, yeah, what matches are you guys excited about? Well,
Dom-
for the ones that we know or who you're excited to see. I would
think
say.
we're on the same page.
Dominic and Rhino.
Dominic and Rhino, bro.
That match is going to be amazing. Any match Sam is facing Chuck, right?
Yeah.
So that match is going to be great.
And speaking of Sam too, he's gonna face Jackson Drake from Evolve.
Yeah, that's right soon, right? If not, if it already, I thought it was the 10th.
Isn't today the 10th?
Today's like the 11th. I thought it was yesterday.
No, today is the 11th.
Oh, it was yesterday.
All right, we have not seen that match yet. We do apologize.
Yeah, we're gonna watch that.
But
this is the 11th that we're filming this.
okay.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I think I lean towards Rhino and Dominic because Dominic hasn't missed. I don't think he ever will miss, and he's in there with Rhino now. And I was like, that's unfortunate because I'm like, I want to root for Rhino. I was like, I told you guys in the chat. Now I gotta boo Rhino.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, like, I mean, it is what it is. That's what happens. But
Yeah.
To be slightly different, whatever match Isla Dawn's in is what I'm most excited for.
that's true too. She is gonna be.
My boy Santos and Josh know how much I love Isla. She's like my favorite wrestler right now. One of my favorite female wrestlers right now.
She was so nice to us.
Yeah.
When we met her too.
She was super
She's
super
a
sweet.
Sweetheart for sure.
Our boy Santos pretended, I think, to be security there or something. He was just up there talking to her. We look over. I'm like, why is Santos up there just talking to her?
And we were rookies at the time. We weren't really doing this that often.
Yeah,
That was like my first AIW show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to close it out too, definitely can't wait to see Isla and see how that match is going to go between Chuck Stone again, that rematch. And let's see what else.
There's a couple
Will
people
Alec
in
Price
now.
be there too?
Who?
Alec Price.
I don't know, but he's been doing great in ROH. Alex Price and Jordan Oliver over in ROH doing really, really good right now. So
Okay.
they've had some
Yeah.
tremendous matches. So
Well, on that note, that ends this episode and episode 1 of season 2. Flashlight. But thank you guys for joining us. Again, like and subscribe. Click that nice red juicy button that you see again. But wrestling with progression, we are out. Ooh la la la. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la 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 la.
Too many ooh la la las. Light of justice.
you made Eddie take his headset off. That's too many ooh la la las.